All right, we are back. I accidentally went live to do this and it was public. I was like, oh no, I made a mistake. That's okay because I fixed it. Now, we are doing a collective love reading. We're just gonna call on the collective energy, and we're talking about this relationship that you're calling in. In our last collective reading, we talked about the lifestyle that you're manifesting, you're rising to stardom, you're manifesting lots of money, sales, income, jobs, opportunities, stepping into your destiny. And then there was a little something about love in there, but that wasn't the main focus. And I said, okay, and I'm gonna give the girlies what they want. So we're gonna focus on love. We're gonna focus on this next relationship. Ooh, we got the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Swords with the Two of Wands. Okay, first thing coming through. It's a little bit of advice for you. Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. So in my collective, you are loving people. You are loving, nurturing, caring, caretaking people. You just have this big mom energy about you in the best way. But with the energy of the Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands, you have been experiencing some insecurity when it comes to either being loving and nurturing or being emotional. With the energy of Scorpio, death at the bottom of the deck, they're like, this is an energy that's changing. You're either shifting this now or you're listening to this reading and you're like, oh, so true. I'm going to choose to shift that. Because there's some I'm listening. I'm finding it. They're saying there's some fears of rejection that are impacting the way that you show up in your relationships. And with this next particular person that you're going to be dating, they're saying getting into a relationship with. So this is a relationship. If you don't want a relationship, if you're not manifesting a relationship, then this is not for you. But this is a relationship. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Girlfriend, girlfriend. Boyfriend, boyfriend. Significant other, significant other. Put it however you need to put it to make it fit for you. But this is definitely a committed relationship that you're choosing to manifest. And there's this energy of holding yourself back. You've been used to holding yourself back in relationships because maybe you got told that you're too much, you're too needy, you come on too strong. When you there's a part of you that's afraid because if you get too excited about the relationship and you show too much interest, then they're gonna like take advantage of you, they're gonna like leave you. It's like, for my collective, there's a part of you that is trying to leverage your interest in people. Like, oh, I'm not really gonna show you that I care too much about you until this. Like, having this energy that people have to earn you, and it's just not necessary. It's just not the vibe. So what I'll say here is that there's a lot of, this fucking thing is gonna piss me off. Because I don't even know what the fuck that means. Hold on. Really quick. Okay. It was just telling me something about my streams, bit rate. Babe, I don't know what any of that means. But I changed it. And I made it higher. So hopefully it'll get better. I just don't want it to cut off and be a waste of my damn time. All right, whatever. It says good. Okay. So. Okay, hold on. Let me check to see what it sounds like. It says good. Okay. Okay, it sounds good. Let's just keep fucking going. So, basically, there's a difference between having high self-worth and pretending that you have high self-worth. There's a difference between genuinely and authentically knowing that you're somebody who deserves to be loved, taken care of, supported, protected, blah, 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 and pretending. Okay? And collective, you have to be real with yourself. I'm always going to be real with you. And that energy of, it's not about the words that I'm saying, it's about the energy that you're embodying. It's a defensive energy. It's an energy of people, oh, I don't want to do too much. You have to prove yourself to me before I am willing to show up in this relationship, basically. And the reason why this is relevant for my collective is because if you were in the vibration of being in a healthy relationship, you wouldn't be having this conversation at all. If you were creating the experience in your internal world where you have the relationship of your desire, you wouldn't be experiencing this at all. I'm not saying that if you were in the relationship of your desired, if you were in the energy of your desired relationship, you wouldn't attract people that you might not be compatible with. It's not about the people that you encounter. It's about the people that you allow to stay around you. But the thing about it is that when you live in the energy of being in your desired relationship, somebody who's not a vibrational match to that can't stay around you anyway. So instead of spending your time trying to do the whole I'm picky and I'm choosy about who I allow into my life, just get into the desired vibration and leave it at that. And it's not that you can't have standards, and it's not that you can't know what you want, but it's like, have your standards, know what you want, live in the energy of it, and let that be that. Because when you're spending your time in that defensive energy, you're just creating mental and emotional conflict within yourself because you're holding back. I was sitting on my couch earlier and I'm like joking and talking with myself. I'm like, I'm going to be excited because I saw this video on my TikTok. And the video on my TikTok was like, dating nowadays sucks because I have to not care, or there's, those things online about I won the I don't give a fuck war, right? And I just was like, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I'm a Pisces sun. My sun is in the 5th house. I have a 5th house stellium. That means I have a fuck ton of Leo energy. I also have a fuck ton of Pisces energy. I'm a lover girl. I love being in love. I'm so happy that you texted me. Good morning. How did I sleep? Amazingly. Amazingly well. I have the greatest rest of my life. Thank you for asking. I'm so happy that you asked. I'm so happy to hear from you. You're texting me. I'm on my phone. I'm going to respond the second that I see it. because I love talking with you, and I love being around you, and I love connecting with you. I love being here, and I'm willing to be here. There's an emotional availability there. In my collective, you really need to check yourself internally. I'm not talking about being mean to yourself or reprimanding yourself or whatever. You really need to ask yourself, what energy am I in? Because that defensive energy, the wrong person might come in that's not helping you. You're not open. Just because you say that you want the relationship, just because you say that you're ready, doesn't mean that you're ready. Just because we say that we have standards, doesn't mean that we have those standards. I'm not saying whether you're doing that or not. I'm saying you can use your thoughts, your attention, your focus, and your energy in a better feeling way. And we are going to get into what this relationship is going to look like. But the first three cards that come out, Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, it's like you have this person that you're attracting who wants to work with you in this relationship, who wants to work with you in this connection. But it doesn't matter who shows up in your physical reality. If you're in your internal world, you're still telling the story that you're the girl who could get rejected at any moment in time. That's what a lot of those dating stories and advice comes from. Being nonchalant, do whatever you can possibly do to make sure that you're the person who doesn't get rejected. All of that is bullshit. All of that is bullshit, waste of your fucking time. The message that's coming through from my collective, it's like, if you're a Queen of Cups, then you're a Queen of Cups. If you're a lover girl, then you're a lover girl. And it is what it is, and you're just going to be that. And it's okay for you to be that. And it's good for you to be that because you're attracting a relationship with a lover boy or a lover person or whatever. With the energy of the Two of Wands, this next relationship is going to be a lot of teamwork between two people. Okay. Let's get a couple more cards. Talk to me about this next relationship. And if you want more help shifting and healing, moving through the past, tapping into the vibe of your desired relationship, using your past experiences in order to get super clear on what it is that you want and tapping into that experience, exploring that, then I would highly suggest my Love After Loss miniature course. It's very good. So we got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups, but it fell on the floor. So we got the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands. You're attracting somebody who sees you as very sexy, very attractive. There's a lot of mutual attraction, physical desire. It's like this person that you're attracting, they're going to be attracted to you because of who you are. One of the reasons why we wanted to start this reading off by telling you that it's safe to be who you are and it's safe to express yourself is because the person that you're dating, the reason why they're going to want to be with you, this soulmate relationship, is because of your lover girl energy and vibe. That old, immature, emotionally closed off relationship bullshit might have worked for the other emotionally unavailable people who you were dating and talking to in the past. Real adults are not playing those games. Real adults are not sticking around when people are emotionally closed off and unavailable. It's just not happening. And of course, there's conversation and there's repair and all that different shit that happens in relationships, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about real adults, grown-ups. Grown-ups are real in their relationships. And grown-ups want to be with other grown-ups who are also real in their relationships. Nobody has time to pretend to be something that they're not, to pretend not to care when they do, and all of that other stupid shit. Like, nobody has time for that. And this person that you're attracting, they're going to be attracted to you. One of the many reasons why you stand out to this person is because you're a grown-up. Because you're open and you're honest. Because you're actually willing to be excited to see this person. I think I've seen something like on TikTok, or I feel like I've seen this a lot of different places, okay? There's a lot of men in the world who, like, don't get told that they're attractive. Or there's a lot of men in the world who don't get hit on. And I just feel like this person, the people in my collective, the people that you're attracting, it's not that they're not attractive people. Obviously, you're going to be very attracted to them. But they've had some sort of experiences like that, where people just think that not giving a fuck is cool. Or people think that playing games is the way to get the successful relationship. And this person is not interested in that. This person is not doing that. When you are open about your desire to be with this person, to see this person, to connect with this person is not going to pull away from you, run away from you, go and hide. You got abandonment shit that needs to be worked through. If you don't know how to work through it, my Love After Loss course would be a powerful one, and so would my How to Receive Self-Love course, because that's about receiving and allowing yourself to receive love and care, falls under that umbrella. So if you're afraid to express that you want them, that you desire them, that you want to see them, that you're excited to talk to them, it's like that's not the yellow brick road. That's not the way of being that's going to get you what you desire with this person. But when they're saying just who you are, when you're your genuine, authentic self, when you're willing to allow yourself to be vulnerable and open with this person and communicating to this person, you like this person, you like to talk to this person, your day is so much better now that you're hearing from this person. Oh my God. There's just so much like laughter and excitement and giggling and just fun. There's just a fun, light-hearted energy that you have to be willing to allow yourself to actually experience. It's like, yes, they're like, why are you so serious? And it's not even like, we can learn how to have healthy relationships, and we can develop certain tools and things like that. But if we're using those tools to stay closed off and to be emotionally unavailable, the tools are not fucking helping. Like, that's not what the tools are for. You didn't develop all of these tools to be cut and dry, or you didn't develop all these tools to be standoffish and cold. You develop the tools so that you can navigate your relationships better and with more ease. And so you can enjoy the relationships more. And so you know that you can take care of yourself and manage your own self emotionally regardless. You can have the fun, exciting middle schooler, oh my God, she asked me out on a date and he brought me flowers to my house. This is the cutest thing ever in the world, and I just feel like a girl. You know what I mean? Like, you can have that experience. You develop the tools so that way, if the relationship doesn't work out, which I'm not saying that it won't, but in the event that you break up, it's not a downward spiral anymore. It's not the end of the world anymore. It's not, I'll never find another love anymore. It's not, that person had to be my soulmate and they were the only person anymore. It's not that anymore. The lows aren't the lowest lows you've ever experienced in your life anymore because you've developed those tools. But that doesn't mean that you can't have amazing heights. They're saying soaring. We got sun here. You and this person's sun sign in astrology, your synastry could just be very significant. So you guys might have a conjunction or a trine or something like that in your sun. It doesn't have to be that, but it's just your soul's essence, how you express yourself, the things that you think are funny, the way that you like to dress, the type of movies that you like to watch, the, type of sports that you enjoy, your ideas of entertainment, your ideas of fun. Like, you and this person match each other very well. You and this person are very compatible. And so it's just like this person is going to match your energy. But it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, this person's not going to be loving to you until you're loving to them. It's like two people just mutually. There's this big energy of teamwork here with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. It's like two people coming together being themselves. Two people coming together being themselves, and who they naturally, genuinely, and authentically are just people who get along insanely well. For some of you, this could have been a relationship that ended in disappointment in the past, because we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords. So this could have been someone who you dated previously, knew of previously. There's an energy of dreams here with the energy of the Seven of Cups. There's just this potential. There might have been a disappointment. You could have been friends in the past. You could have had mutual friends in the past. There might have been a disappointment in the past, but there's still this potential that remains with the energy of the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups kind of being like dreamy energy. The energy of like a visualization, a meditations, tapping into a new vibe. It's a potential. It's things could go this way. Things could manifest in this way before things physically manifest. So there's a big energy of potential here. And this person that you're going to be in this relationship with also understands this potential. So again, things are very mutual between you and this person. The feelings that you have are very mutual. The passion and physical desire that you have is very mutual. The enjoyment of one another is very mutual. So this is somebody who you like who they are as a person. If you're like, I don't really like this person at all, then like, this is not, for you, or a different person can come in. You know what I mean? But there's a very strong compatibility here. And with the energy of the Ace of Swords, it's kind of like, oh my God, we have the Ace of Swords and then the Ace of Cups. See there being a conversation that brings clarity, because that's the Ace of Swords, especially after the Seven of Cups. Getting things clear, getting things out in the open. And then there's an Ace of Cups, which is like a confession of feelings, expressing feelings. And these two cards, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, the hands are pointing towards each other. So it's like this person communicates to you, you respond to them about how you feel about them emotionally. This person communicates to you, you reciprocate with an outpouring of love, or this person reciprocates, or this person gives an outpouring of love and you communicate to them your thoughts about them and the potential that you see with them. And it's not that one person is emotional, one person isn't, but there's again this mutual freaking energy. That's like the theme here. Mutual energy. We no. Sorry, it freaking I accidentally tapped this space bar and I turned the sound on. With the energy of the Two of Cups, they each have cups and they're like exchanging. And then we have the energy of Ace of Cups. It's like giving, offering. I'm going to give you vulnerability. I'm going to give you how I feel. I'm going to give you my emotions. I'm going to give you what's alive within me. There's like a generosity of words, generosity of emotions. They're saying, and that's just going to be a very powerful foundation for your relationship. It's one of those things where it's like your experience in the beginning of the relationship and your experience as you guys continue to date and get to know each other, and your experience 30 million years from now is very much going to be the same because of your authenticity, because of your mutual willingness to be your authentic self. But what's interesting is that we don't have any king cards yet, just queens, which you could both be two queens, you know. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, and then we have Judgment. Judgment is a choice. The Four of Wands, I think I said Two of Wands, it's the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is like a commitment, elevating a relationship. And now we have the King of Wands. And then the Nine of Swords that came out before the King of Wands but fell on the floor. Four of Wands, Judgment, Nine of Swords. So with the energy of the Nine of Swords and the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody who thinks a lot, is very considerate. We've got fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. We have water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Hermit is Virgo. Neither of you have to be those signs, but those are the energies that are coming through. I feel like this is somebody who is putting a lot of thought, energy, and effort into what they want to say to you, how they want to communicate this outpouring of their feelings and emotions to you, and offering you, oh my God. I feel like for my collective, somebody's coming to you to offer you a relationship. Because Judgment is choice. Nine of Swords, King of Wands. It's like this person is stepping into their own like energy of like leadership, because that's who the King of Wands is. They're ready to move the relationship forward. They're going to communicate with you the opportunity to experience a higher level of commitment with them. With the energy of Judgment here, I feel like the choice is yours. They're saying you can get with this or you can get with that. So, yeah. And with the energy of the Nine of Swords here, this is somebody who feels a little bit anxious about this, uncomfortable about this. So that vulnerability in communicating what's alive within them could also be new for them, like it's new for you. So there's a certain level of maturity that's required in this relationship. Both parties are aware of that. It's like you're working on one thing in your own way, and your other person is working on the same thing. And when this person comes to you and they give you this offer and they give you this opportunity to be in a relationship with them, which you want to because the two of you are very compatible, the message and the advice here is for you to be very open and expressive of yourself and how you feel. Because this person has to feel safe and secure in the relationship too. It's not just about you. And it's not that there's anything wrong with focusing on how you feel and what you need. But with the energy of the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands, it's like this person is also anxious. This person also feels like they're putting themselves out there. This person also feels like they're being vulnerable. It's like somebody's going to send you a message. They're going to send you an offer. They're going to ask you out on a date. This is something that they've been thinking about for a very long time with the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of like I really had to muster up the courage, or I really had to, do some positive self-talk and some affirmations and have a conversation with myself in front of the mirror before I came up to you and asked you out or sent you this text message or whatever. And it's like if you respond to this person trying to be vulnerable and open and do a new thing, and if you're in that energy of like, oh, well, I don't know, we'll see, maybe, probably you have to earn me, it's like you're not gonna be playing your cards right. You're not going to get what it is that you want. You're going to make this person more insecure. You're going to create more insecurity in this relationship. It's not necessary. Because that energy isn't coming from you being aligned. It's coming from you being insecure, trying to protect yourself. When what you need to be doing is living in the vibration of your desire. Embodying the version of yourself who knows that it's safe and secure, that it's safe to communicate how they feel and what they need and all that stuff in relationships. Okay, let's see. Then we got, we kind of got Justice, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Hermit card. But I want to pull some more. I do see this resulting in a relationship, in a commitment. We had the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Yes. There's going to be a releasing of that anxiety, a releasing of that old cycle, a releasing of that experience where people are holding back. It's like, we don't need to do this. We don't need to pretend like we don't care for one another. We don't need to pretend like we don't like one another. We don't need to pretend that we don't want to be in a relationship with one another. We don't need to pretend like this isn't my wish fulfillment, or like you're not my wish fulfillment in a person and I'm not your wish fulfillment in a person, because that's what's happening here with the energy of the Nine of Cups. It's like you're going to have this conversation, you're going to have this talk, you're going to have this mutual communication where you're expressing how you feel and what you need. And there's happiness and excitement, and it's literally your wish fulfillment, the relationship that you have been asking for. And with the energy of the Three of Swords followed by the Eight of Pentacles with the Hierophant on the deck, this relationship is going to be something that's incredibly healing for the two of you. It's like I see the relationship being a source of wish fulfillment and happiness and enjoyment, and also these little things that triggered whatever miscommunication it was, disappointment it was, you holding back, them holding back, all of that. You're going to be working on this together. This relationship is going to be an incredibly healing experience for you, where you start taking those swords out of your heart, those experiences where people told you directly or indirectly that you weren't worthy of love, that you weren't worthy of energy or attention or effort. That's not the experience that this relationship is going to be. This relationship is somebody else coming in and supporting you as you move through, and you release that and you let that go. Okay, so that's all that I got for you in the collective for this love reading. If you enjoyed it, give me like a green heart down in the comments section. If you want to spill some tea, tell me how this resonated with you. I'd love to hear. If you want my Love After Loss course or the How to Receive miniature course, then you can find links to all of my miniature courses, meditations, and all of that in the description. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one.